Hey up everyone, welcome back to the channel. I'll just tell you the task at hand today and then we can get on with some stuff and get through it. So we've got two courses to go on this wall, two courses of block and a course of brick. Then behind me I've got a block and a half nib to go all the way up here to the same height, 9 courses. Then I've also got one there, it's just a 100mm nib, you can see the mesh sticking out. I've also got a 100mm nib to put on there. And Jack has got 7 courses to put on here. A little bit of face work, I'm going to let him get on with that while I do all these other bits this morning. And then it's a full scrape out. It's not too bad anyway, but we're going to do a scrape out, get everything completely cleared out of here, and then go right over to there. There's another, the drop that's up there. Up there we've got to insulate, load out, sort all the tools out. Tools have got to go up and organise exactly how I want it. There's 8 courses of bricks to go in. Then it's lintel height, another course of brick and block on the internals, insulate again. And with the insulation on this, I don't want to cut 2 boards twice because it's only 300mm sections, because these boards come in 450s. What I'm going to do is just cut a notch, cut a little hole out for the ties to go through, and then at the top of the block work, which I'll show you, I'm just going to cut 75mm off. Saves on waste and it should be a little bit quicker. So let's get on with it today. But the key is organising that plot up there and loading it correctly so as I haven't got to load it twice. Right, so that's done now. Up there, I'll show you. We've got to put the piece in the middle there because you have to have full units on the ends for the doors. And what you have to do is make sure you put a half in your brickwork so as it breaks up the bond there. See the bond? Right, down here, it's just a 240 piece, just turned over every time. And in my little setup, work the profile on the back, and then you can use a dory block just to stop it coming past this way. Put all your lines up this side so you got your gauge perfect, and then just stick a plumb line up your block work and you get that all the way to the top, no problem. This shouldn't take too long, and then I can move on to the next little nib and do the same again. And always, if you've got 2.1 doors, 2.5, whatever they are, if you always start with what you want to finish with. I mean, I couldn't do it here because the bond's reversed, but start with a full one, you'll finish with a full one under your lintel. Right, if you're doing these little nibs, 100mm nibs, set up a profile and use a dory this way. I'll show you. It's not overkill, so put the profile down the back of the wall, not the face. Put it down the back, use a long-sided dory block to hold it in place as you tap it down and get it in from this side. All you have to do is range through with a profile across and fit your block in behind it, and then your profile set. Set this for your door opening. Perfect. 915 instead of doing 100mm, setting it for the 100mm, do it for your doorway opening. And then you can just slide this up every time, it keeps it in place while you knock down. Okay? And then you can just keep going up. Right, so that's that. I'll take the profiles off these few bits now. Make sure their ends are jointed as well. Right, jumping on this bit of freehand work. 3, 6, 7, 8. It's like 9 bricks in it. 3, 6, 9. 9 bricks. Get that in. I'm going to leave it bare at the back though, so we can get these trays cleaned out with my hand, and then I'll slot that in after. Let's get it going. Okay, that's this one done, just in time for breakfast. We can move across to the other one now, and that's where the time's going to be lost today. That's that. A little bit of freehand work to go in. Hold on, we've got to protect these sills everywhere, have a little riddle out. Just basically the works all the way around the plot. Make sure everything's done. Double check, triple check, and then on that other drop. Right, I said that I do my insulation cutting with a recip saw. I've put a pruning blade in it because the teeth just separate that a little bit more and it helps the ties go through. So I'll just show you now. So we've got the end piece there. I know that 225 is literally slide that in now. I don't have that extra tie in my way. Right. For some reason, extra tight. So there you go, that's there. And if I need cut any, I'll cut it off piece here. Come round. A bit windy. So normally I would get an extra piece of inso to go down and have a look, which I will do anyway. Pause it like that. So get a piece of insulation that way so it's nice and neat. And I got to use no tape measures ever. Made my mark, follow it roughly down the there's that section now. Tie in there, halfway. That's that, and then tape a mondo. This is how quick it can be. Should be. And then the insulation, it's never a problem. So I face the camera shot. It's getting windy though now.
Cheers.
Right, there's that. And then I got to tape the ends on these. Now I'll be able to get this down in there. Back to your uncle. And then the way again. And insulating can be as easy as that. Closing myself any aggro. Yeah. And I got a piece on the corner, will that do? No, just not. So, same again. You don't need a tape measure. Place it up in the half. And it's as neat and quick as that. And there you go, presto. It's as easy as that to build. Check that out. 3 on the out, 3 on the in. My God. 5 down the front and 5 down the side, but 6 board down this side. That's excellent, that is. I like that. So usually what I'd do, get a pack of brick on the bay and I'd load everything up and get everything sorted, get another pack on, get another pack on. But it's nice weather and I really can't see the benefit of fully loading the plot out, other than if the bricks were wet, then I'd want to load them, get them covered and get them drying out, but they're not. So this is my little setup. Just put a board down just for this little section and just get out 100 brick at a time, 100, 120, 150 brick at a time, and just use up, and then I'll have another set up and just keep it going like that. I've got to get up so far, then as soon as I get up today I'm going to have to insulate this again, but I'm not going to cut it down. I'm going to send tar straight through it, and then I'll cut it at joist level. Stop that. We're almost to the end of this section now. We've got one more course left on here, and then we are going to get the profiles off, get the jointing complete, have a good clean of the cavity because that's underside of joist height, and then go downstairs and clean out the cavity trays. Once that's done, I've got the peace of mind that that little section's fine, I'm not going to get any more mortar on anything. Be pretty much ready for inspection, really. Brickwork to height. The insulation's at an acceptable height, ready to, so the inspector can still see all the joists and the joist ends. But usually, a while ago, we used to build this up an extra 3 courses on top of this, level with the height of the joist. But you can't do it with insulation. But we've had an alright day. Got plenty enough done with a move. The other pot's all completely clean now and sorted. And like I say, one more course on this, then we'll have a good clean out and a good sort out. Another day done. That's up to joist height, 12 on there. We've set up the next little section. We've got the boards round as little hop-up stands, whatever you want to call it. The stand system with boards, we'll call it. We'll call it the Changi stand system, even though everybody else does it worldwide.com. No bending down for any bricks, and if they get low, we'll just put them back on top of there instead of the usual big stacks of 100. And then you've got to restack them, restack them, restack them. We ain't doing that no more. Waste of time. So we're covered up. Everything's done. We've got a few little bricks here chucking the skip, but that's it. And more insulating in the morning, clipping up, and then we're on the good stuff, on the money. We're back on the gold. You know what I mean? Gold rush, baby. Anyway, if you've enjoyed today's video, give us a thumbs up. Oh, I just want to drop in there. Sean Sterling, who I used to work with years ago, who left me. I was a bit bitter about it then, but now I really miss him. I want to say, Sean, if you see this video, I miss you, I love you, you're a great guy. And I wish business didn't come between pleasure. So if you do watch it, give me a call and we'll go for a pint. Anything else? No further business. That's it, brother. You still rolling? Keep it nice and easy.